The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's 50-year-old agreement with the US to sell oil in petrodollar has expired. So apparently in the past, Saudi Arabia had an agreement with America, which is 50 years agreement to sell oil in petrodollar. And after 50 years now, this agreement has expired. However, there is no new policy in place, and the Biden administration has not renewed the agreement with Saudi Arabia. So in as much as this 50 years agreement has expired, America or Biden's administration has no new policy at the moment to renew this contract with Saudi Arabia. As a policy renewal is not in place, this allows Saudi Arabia to begin selling oil in local currencies, which is very good, because by Saudi Arabia selling oil in their local currency and to the local currencies of those countries is going to help in stabilizing the currencies of these countries. It has a way of reprojecting the Saudi Arabia economy and the native economies of these other countries for them to do well. Currencies from Brics countries like the Chinese yuan, among others, are the top contenders for oil sales in Saudi Arabia. The petrodollar deal was signed between the US and Saudi Arabia on June 1974. So this 50 years agreement between Saudi Arabia to sell their oil in US petrodollar was signed on June 8, 1974. This allows Saudi Arabia to settle oil payments in the US dollar and not local currency for over 5 decades. The kingdom is now free to sell oil in local currencies like the Chinese yuan, Japanese yen, and Indian rupee. The BRICS bloc will be the first to benefit if Saudi Arabia starts accepting local currency for oil settlements. The ending of the petrodollar agreement can lead to a paradigm shift in the way Saudi Arabia operates its oil business. The petrodollar agreement ends at the time when the BRICS alliance is looking to put local currencies ahead of the US dollar, which we can already see that is bringing a whole lot of results. Yes, because the way the Americans are sitting up trying to amend some of their policies, you will see that it's already taking a toll and they cannot fold their arms and be waiting. So them too have to take measures to stabilize, to re-strategize, reposition their dollar, make things more attractive, in order to encourage other countries to be trading in the US dollar. The petrodollar agreement ends at a time when the BRICS alliance is looking to put local currencies ahead of the US dollar. BRICS stands a chance to take the opportunity of the development and settle oil payments in local currencies with Saudi Arabia. In conclusion, the global financial sector could take a new turn after Saudi Arabia begins to accept multiple currencies for oil and give the BRICS alliance a boost in the arm while the US dollar loses steam on the global stage. So you see, by Saudi Arabia allying with the BRICS now to be selling their oil to the countries that belongs to the BRICS in the local currencies of these countries, it causes the US dollar to lose steam on the global stage. Yes, and you know what that means, because the more countries trade in their local currencies with one another, it will stabilize their currencies. It will make their people to have hope in their economy. It will make their economies, it will force their economies to do well, to flourish, and it will encourage new entrepreneurs to go into business. It will equally encourage older entrepreneurs to expand, for people to expand their businesses when they have hope in their currency.